Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Viewerz Point. This is where I react to stuff I like, I don't like, but mostly stuff I don't like because that's a lot more fun. Like, let's be honest. Now, besides this channel, I have a podcast, Viewerz Point, that goes in depth on movies and TV, variety that range from 90s, 80s to Netflix originals. Cover everything there. I have episodes on shows like Friends and Ginny and Georgia and Snowfall, one of my favorites. But I also have Marvel movies, Karate Kid movies, movies like Titanic, and even like Cobra Kai. That's also a big one. I have a long series on that because it was coming out as I was watching it. And even shows like Adolescence, like recent ones. So they're all there. Just go in depth talking about it, giving my full length opinions. Can't really do it here, but there I go in depth. In the first ever episode of the podcast, it actually just happens to be I did The Summer I Turned Pretty season 2. Now I will be coming here, my first ever YouTube video, doing The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3. So that's pretty cool and sounds like fate. So if it's something you might be interested in, go check it out. Link will be in the description. Perfecto. So before we get into this first episode, because I'm recording this after, unfortunately, I did want to talk a little bit about my thoughts on the show, like in general. For one, I just like the biggest things. I am Team Conrad. No questions, no, I'm Team Conrad. No one can convert me. And I feel like I'm even less of Team Conrad and more just not Jeremiah. Like, that's just, no. I think a lot of it's just because he's way too immature. And I really can't see Belly and Jeremiah working long term. They're like the in the moment, okay, and then I just don't see like someone she marries, which is why I'm very confused by the trailer and how she gets engaged. Granted, I didn't finish the trailer because I forgot I don't really like to watch trailers. I like to go into things blind, especially things I already know. Like, I already know it's a Martin Brady. I want to just, So, but I didn't see that they do get engaged, and I'm not sure how we get there. Again, like I said, I don't see them working long term, and I know a lot of people love him because of his golden retriever energy, which you could say he has that. I don't really know, but I just don't understand how. I don't think that's like a bad trait to have. That's not like a quality I'm attracted to. And that's not something that's like, oh, you don't like cheery or happy people. It's just golden retriever energy is very much like that boyish charm. And it's like I don't know, I can't get behind that idea. But that is what he gives, and a lot of people love it. I don't personally. I just don't think they also have like romantic chemistry, if that makes sense. I think they work as friends. When they were friends, like in this season 1, like actual friends, nothing else. I think their chemistry was on point. But I think once they transitioned into actual, I just don't buy it. I also, has anyone noticed the things that come out of his mouth? Like, sometimes I'm just like,
why don't you want to kiss me?
Because if I kiss you, I don't know that I can ever stop.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
you said that.
You don't need to hurt yourself to get my attention.
You said that.
Damn. You look hot.
You said that. What? Who's like, why? Why are those things coming out your mouth? And why aren't we addressing it? He says the most absurdly cringy crap, and somehow it's just like. And when it comes to Conrad, I don't like Conrad because I like the moody and brooding kind of guy, because I'm a Damon stan, which I'm not. Stefan, Team Stefan all the way. It's one of those things where it's the lesser of the two evils, it feels like. But then also, I actually like Conrad. I like his sassy attitude. His attitude in season 2 was, and in season 1, he had the attitude in season 1. He just was going through, his mother's death. And then in season 2, he just came. I was like, whoa, we like this attitude. I really enjoyed it. Also, I don't find he did anything wrong when they had their first breakup, Ellie and Conrad. He did nothing wrong. There's no one can convince me he did. When they broke up at prom, he literally, first of all, I'm just gonna say it first. Belly is getting into a relationship with someone whose mother has just died. I don't know what she thought she was gonna get from him, like a full, healthy relationship. I don't think, like, why did she think that was gonna happen? And then secondly, when we see them at the prom, they tried to make it seem like, oh, this was the breaking point. This can show you how Conrad's been acting. And it literally just showed him being like, hey, I'm like kind of overwhelmed right now for a very obvious reason. Can I, do you want to go outside and like actually bringing her, wanting her to be with him to help him through this. And like, hey, can we just step outside for a second? And she's like, no, why are we staying here? Just completely dismissing his feelings, first of all. Just completely dismissing his feelings entirely. And then she's like, okay, I'm just out, like I don't want to ruin your fun, so go ahead, I'm gonna leave because I can't handle this and I don't want to obviously ruin your night. And then she just blows up like, what are you doing? What is how you've been acting up and treating me right? Like, this man has been going through this unbelievable thing and you have been the least bit helpful, and I've been trying to like treat him like he's not going through something completely traumatic and wanting your perfect boyfriend life. Like, you're not going to get that if you put yourself in these situations, whatever. However, I do think what he is to blame for, if we are going to, which we can, he's not perfect either. Jeremiah and Conrad are very much brothers, so on the same level there. I think the biggest thing was him not being able to stand on his words and constantly backing out of, when he confesses his feelings to Belly out of fear of getting rejected. It's like, okay, she doesn't need to be with him either. I can clearly, obviously know that. Simply because she's not mature enough yet. I don't think she is either, let's be honest. But I don't think they should have been together at the end of that season. What I don't understand is why she had to get with Jeremiah. I'm fine with, okay, she's not with Conrad yet. Yeah, they both need time to grow and learn. But there was no reason to jump to Jeremiah. See, like, he was literally getting over her. He was like, okay, she did me so dirty. Let me just, trudge through this. And then she wanted to go back to him like, oh, I like you, Jeremiah. Like, what? Why would you even do that? Just leave the situation. You left out of it unscathed. You ruined a relationship, but you left out of it unscathed. Leave it at that. Like, why are you going back to him? That's why for me it's like, yeah, I'm team Conrad. I wouldn't mind. I don't really care too much, but I wouldn't mind seeing Conrad and Belly end up together. But at the same time, like, in order to do that, because she's with Jeremiah right now, she would have to go back to Conrad, and that is an unbelievable sight to see, and I can't imagine that actually playing out. Like, girl, you're out Elena-ing Elena. At least when she went to Damon, she stayed with Damon. She just messed with Stefan's feelings a ton, so, doesn't make her better. But that's really my thoughts on the love triangle. Everything else, I don't really care about, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But yeah, let's just get into it now. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Number 1 in rock right now. Of course it is.
Previously, on the summer
Previously.
want me.
I do want you.
It's so cringy.
I wasn't in Cousins.
I was just a distraction to keep you busy while you waited for Conrad.
Conrad.
Yeah,
and I
pretty
weren't together.
much.
You won't say it, I will. We're over?
I just
So
thought I was dead.
I'm not gonna talk about it. That was so stupid.
Jer, we're gonna lose this house.
I'll never get Susanna back, but I can't let Jeremiah and Conrad go too.
Please just
So
let Belly handle
selfish.
this by herself. She feels so shitty about how things are with the boys right now. She knows she screwed up.
I'm going to Cousins.
She knows she's good at.
I'm coming with you.
Oh!
Are you ever gonna give me a second chance?
I don't think I can take it if you change your mind like last time.
Very hungry.
Left between me and Conrad.
There'll always be something between you and Conrad.
Why? Why did you throw it all away? I thought that we loved each other.
You threw it away. You threw it
Can't
away.
let them lose this house.
This
Adam.
man's mom just
Do
died.
this
Like, y'all need
one
to
last
chill
thing
out.
for her.
Okay. Even when you were just my little sister's annoying best friend.
Ew.
I don't want to get between
I don't
you guys
ship
anymore.
that.
So, we're friends.
So I release you, Conrad Fisher.
I release you
I evict
from my
you from my heart. Jeremiah,
corny
I
line.
want you.
I evict you from my heart. Wild. Wild. Back in Finch College. Was that where she was going last time? I don't remember. I have no memory. Last season? Or they time jumped, right? Because she was a junior in high school, right? Be going to her senior? I don't know.
Taylor! Call me.
My mom always said she found her soulmate in college. But I was lucky because I had already found mine.
No.
Miss you so much.
I missed you more.
You guys saw each other last week. Hey, man.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't. I promise.
Oh, Steven looks good. He got a different hairdo.
Hey, Ted.
What's all these weird nicknames? Tay Tay?
I'm sorry.
She was really pretty.
Steven, stop.
Boom.
Why would you want to be called Belly? Like on purpose? Wait, well out where? Where is he? I don't remember. They should that should have been.
Beck and I found each other, but it's also where we found ourselves. That's what I want for you.
Yeah, I want that too.
Then why are you going to college with a boyfriend?
New people, trying new things.
Exactly.
Just let yourself have this experience.
Exactly. You can't possibly do that and have a boyfriend. Like that's not.
Now
Who is
here
this?
we are,
Sounds familiar.
3 years
SZA?
later. Yeah. More and more I understand. This is the way it's supposed to be. He's the one. My one.
Okay. I can't take this seriously, but whatever.
Look forward to summer.
Since you're graduating.
Wait. They flash forward? Wait. I hate the show and the way they flash.
What did you just say?
This is where he proposes.
It's just gonna be weird.
Or
I don't think they have chemistry either.
texted
Whatever.
me to come over and take care of business.
Okay.
Cringe.
Taken care of.
Cringe.
Buddy. Oh, I'll show you, buddy.
This feels so unnatural to me, but. Conrad! My guy. Wait, 2B. Hold up, what? He's going back to being a football player? Okay. I hear this. He looks like someone I can't point my finger on it. My God, the only person I'm watching the show for.
Yeah. Of course.
He's so much older.
No, I can't control it. And yeah, there's all that shit with my dad, but me and Jared have been solid, so it's not that. Okay, then what is it?
It's Belly. I hate this. I don't know.
And yeah, I don't know. So,
Same time.
sorry.
Jinx. I said it first.
Sailing down the highway, record time.
Laughing it out.
See the entering Cousins Beach sign, and it feels like home.
That'd be nice to put a little montage right there, but
Tomorrow you can stop pretending you don't hear my frat. Meet you at the
he was in it for. That's so fitting. I always said Jeremiah was
Come over after.
just reeked of insecurity.
Bye.
Bye, Bells.
Very fitting.
All done pretending like you actually give a shit about this job?
I do give a shit.
Yeah, but you don't love it.
Okay, who loves their job?
I do.
Okay, and I think you have an unhealthy relationship with work. Come on, a job's a job. Ooh. Let me see. Brown liquor with finance bros.
That whole exchange of dialogue felt wildly unnatural. But I'm feeling a bunch of unnatural interactions and chemistry between everyone. It's like they all haven't seen each other in like 2 years, and it's like, oh yeah, here's a script. Now say these lines, which is exactly what happened, but shouldn't feel like that.
My sister.
You don't know the sound of your sister's voice. Is that my sister?
Stop pretending to be jealous.
I'm not.
You're not pretending or you're not jealous?
This is already exhausting. I forgot I don't care about any of these people.
You are. Why?
I'm like gonna barf.
Do you want me to be jealous?
Okay.
No.
Why does she seem so just like not
I want you just like this.
like she doesn't mean what the word she's saying? I don't know. Maybe because we haven't seen
No
these.
drama. No strings. Okay, I have to study. You're never gonna believe it, but
Is he crying?
what's wrong? Are you sick?
Or is she?
No, I'm not sick. I'm just a fucking idiot, and I'm not graduating.
Not graduating? What do you mean?
I went to go get my cap and gown, and my name wasn't on the list.
Yeah, well, it must be.
Why do you seem like a
mistake,
baby
right?
sulking? Is it just me? Okay.
Embarrassing.
Hey, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Come here.
Okay, baby. Oh my god.
I don't have the energy to be surprised.
Yeah, but I mean,
Facts. That's so true.
I don't feel like dissecting their relationship right now.
Literally. I hate when people do that. Bring up someone else. Do I care? Is that my life?
midnight
No.
waffles?
No, I just want to be here with you. Can we just cuddle?
Sorry. Okay. I forgot how much I dislike him. And every word he says just reeks of
I love you.
inauthenticity. This is weird. I don't know how I feel about this time jump. This is like a completely different show in the last season. Like, I don't know how I feel about that.
We don't do sleepovers.
Yeah.
It's just me. Like, it's very realistic portrayal of people when they get older, but it's just like they're not as interesting because they're older. Like, I don't know. All these people are just like the old version of themselves because you're older and you have more responsibility. But it's like that's why people enjoy watching teen.
I didn't want to finish my thought there because Conrad came on screen, but I did have more to say about that.
Paper Dr. Namazi published last spring on critical care strategy. They announced who got it.
They did. Me.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank
Me.
you. Thank you.
I already like her. She's more natural than the rest of them.
And you.
Oh, never mind. I'm kidding. Oh, I'm already disinterested. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wake yourself up in the morning. In the morning. Wake yourself up in the morning. Oh my god, I can't. Just like, Taylor's just like, is the worst, in my opinion. She's just so.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Can she not act? Like, I don't know, maybe we're missing something. I hope it's the better half of this show. Oh, thank god, I only have 30 minutes. This is. Woo! What happened?
Good day.
Like, She just looks like she's plotting against him, like for his murder. It does not. I don't know what.
Notice how I go silent and just completely forget my train of thought when he comes on screen.
Conrad, finally.
Hey, Lori.
You ready?
That hair looks really cute on her.
Come here.
Wait,
No, please.
Put a little bit.
Please.
she would look so cute with that length of hair.
Will you hand me a shirt?
Yeah, gotcha, babe. You feeling like a winner today, Davis?
So I mean, I'm not surprised he was a cheater, but or Steven actually, but still stupid. I hate how this show takes like the biggest songs of like the year and just puts them in and just places them in there so randomly. Like it's just screaming, "Oh, I want people to listen!" Like, make uncool songs cool, not cool songs more known. Like nobody cares. Nobody wants to sing along when you're watching a show.
Did you remember to call your brother?
Whoops. No, I didn't. I'll call him after dinner.
Did you remember to call your brother? Why would she say it like that? I mean, I know why she would say it like that, but weird.
So. Shit. I texted my dad about the school stuff, and he's probably pissed.
A text, Jer?
I know.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna yell, and then I'll get over it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man!
Hey, Dad. Hey, listen, I know you're probably not psyched about the graduation thing, but...
Not psyched? No, Jer, I'm not psyched.
Dad, relax. It's not that big of a deal. It's just gonna be...
Relax? Really? Did you just say that to me?
It was...
Now I'm on the hook for another $20K in tuition.
I'll pay you back.
I'll pay you back.
Do you think your brother would ever let something like this happen?
What is this artificial conversation? That sounds like AI. That sounds like AI. I am so sorry. Okay, pause. What was that AI conversation? What was that? Like, what was that AI conversation? I'm disturbed. Why did it didn't even sound like it was coming from the car? The dialogue in the beginning. How could you do this to me? What is he, 5? Like, I don't. That was really hard to listen to.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Of course, yeah. Let me just call Steven and tell
And
him.
I just don't believe anything
I
Jeremiah
think you
says.
should go. I need some time with my thoughts.
I need some time with my thoughts.
Okay.
Turns out I don't have that many thoughts.
I'll catch a ride with Steven and meet you at the park.
Fuck. Right. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we should study. Alone, eyes are lost for now. It was surprised to see that a woman like that was really into me.
I love you too.
Saying that without looking into someone's eyes is like so meaningless in my opinion. You just said bye. Might as well just said bye.
I'll see you later.
Nope. That would be really funny if he said that.
She made me promise that if she were ever tempted to get back together with you, that I would have to put her on an involuntary psych hold. And you said that
I remember.
On Mia this whole time?
Yes.
Applaud.
It has to mean something, though. Right? That we keep coming back to each other, that it feels like it's never really over.
Yeah.
You guys are just both immature idiots.
You were right.
People love saying that. You were right, but then like do nothing about it.
Remember this. Once you've downgraded yourself, there is no going back up. And then
Facts.
Excuse you? Who said?
I'm not saying you're a hoe. I'm just saying that it's hope.
Saying what an honest mom. We love her.
Mom, I gotta go.
After our dinner.
I told you I have plans tonight.
I know. Just wanted to see your face before I headed back.
Go.
I'm just like Disgusted. I'm so disgusted. Oh my god. I'm so disgusted. Does somebody think this is cute? Like, I don't, maybe someone does. Now that you've watched my episode, unfortunately, I did not capture the last couple of minutes, not last couple, like last 20 minutes of this first season of, or the third season, first episode of season 3. And there's a lot that I watched it, I just didn't, technical difficulties. And so I didn't record my reaction. So I will be talking about it here because a lot actually did happen in those times. Like probably the biggest stuff. And I had the biggest reactions, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're moving on. I did want to talk because I did also give my like whole thoughts on the show, which also wasn't recorded. So we're going to have to just do that here. Now, my first thought was, why is she coddling Jeremiah? It actually felt like a mother and son relationship. I know how I felt about Jeremiah first, and I would honestly, it was just proving my point. But I was so just like, what is this? What is this relationship? You can see my pure disgust multiple times when watching their scenes together because it's just like, and he just, everything he says is just cringe. I can't even take it seriously. Now, the biggest thing I wanted to talk about was the breakup scene, which I didn't record, which I was very surprised about. I honestly wasn't expecting Jeremiah to do that, which I know a lot of people were expecting it. Didn't pick up on that. And so when I found out, I was very shocked. But when it came to the actual scene where they broke up and they had their dispute, I just had a feeling. I couldn't like articulate it correctly, but there was something about Belly's reaction that felt so rushed and so out of nowhere. Like it just is like she went through all these stages of, how you feel after a breakup in like 2 minutes. And it just didn't feel real and it felt very unnatural. And I was trying to figure out why, because it's like you can make the argument, it's like everyone reacts to things differently. And I was like, I know this. So why do I feel this in particular just feels off? Like she's just like going through all the motions again, just in like a condensed version. And then I came to the conclusion that, hey, this scene reminds me of another infamous breakup that takes place over the span of pretty much the entire episode. And that show is Friends. And that couple is Ross and Rachel. When they break up the first time because Ross cheated, and obviously we were on a break thing, you can be like, oh, well, it's just that everyone does that. That's like a and yeah, it's true. But you can't help but deny that every time someone says on a TV show we were on a break, you think of Ross and Rachel. But besides that, there are so many similarities in both scenes. And I have to, because it's like, it was bothering me. Once I rewatched the scene and it clicked for me and I couldn't not think about it. Okay, we can add the we were on a break thing. That is pretty significant, I'd say. And then once she finds out, Belly says this line where she's like,
I didn't mean for this to happen, and it was a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes.
Like what? Like you tripped and you fell on top of her naked?
And what does it remind you of? When Rachel goes,
I made a mistake, okay?
A mistake? What were you trying to put it in? Her purse?
which is just a lot funnier. It's comedy though. And then when she asks, I want to know exactly what happened.
What did you do? I want to know exactly what did you do? I want to know what you did.
And then she slaps him, which I don't condone. I don't condone violence. If you're okay with doing that, don't expect him to bring you the same energy. Is personally is how I believe that. And then in Friends, Rachel goes,
How was she?
Uh-oh. What?
Was she good?
She was different. Oh.
But I'm just like, and then she slaps him with a newspaper. And I know it's very like generic breakup, but there is something about the order in which she has all these emotions and the circumstance And then when he's like, it meant nothing to me, and Jeremiah's like, it didn't mean anything to me. And then even when she goes, I'll never trust you again, we can't get it back now. And Rachel at the end of the episode is like, you're a totally different person, you're a completely different person to me now. You can't. I don't know. For me, it just felt like writers who loved Friends and was like wanted to pay homage to that relationship by like kind of doing a Ross and Rachel-esque breakup. And it led to me like realizing why I felt this way about the breakup was because Belly went through this whole emotional turmoil in like 3 minutes. And I was trying to figure out why her reaction felt so sudden and unprocessed. And the things that she was saying seemed like words someone who has sat with it for a while would say, if that makes sense. And now I realize because they borrowed, or at least seemed to have borrowed, so much of the breakup from Friends, with the difference being Rachel and Ross went through this over the course, again, of like 17 minutes. It was most of the chunk of the episode was this breakup. And it wasn't an instant reaction. Like, Rachel's at the coffee house when she finds out. We don't know how long she's been sitting there and processing what had happened. Belly found out, ran to Jeremiah, ran outside, they had this huge blow up. So it didn't work in The Summer I Turned Pretty, in my opinion, not only because of the authenticity that was lacking from it, and you just get reminded of another couple. There's no uniqueness and treasure of this specific thing, but it was also because it felt so insecure. Like, the show can't make this breakup unique to them. Like, they can't pull it off. And I don't know, there was something about it that I just really didn't like, but I was really bothered by it because I was like, I can't be the only one seeing this, and I can't be the only one bothered by this. And maybe it is just such a common thing, but either way, my point still stands. And I do think, obviously I also think the breakup wasn't too well acted, but I still think there is a rush reaction to it, and it just doesn't feel natural. And this is just like, I guess, like, evidence of how I got to this conclusion, like why I think this, not really whether it is true or not. We'll never know. So that is really my final thoughts on the episode. There wasn't too much. I will say this, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy my time watching it. I was just waiting for the clock to go out. Like, please tell me this is almost over. And I hope it gets better. I feel like it will. I think the first episodes always kind of are like this because they're trying to set everything up, which, cool, but wasn't my favorite. I will see how I feel the next episode.